Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shannon, and on this channel, it is all about hope, healing, and wholeness. I love to share practical tips on how we can grow in God, and also I share some prophetic words as the Lord gives them to me. And one of the things that He said to me just recently was that we need to be clear. We need to know what happens after the shift. You know, a lot of times we are transitioning with God. We are moving with God. We are shifting from thing to thing. And when we know what to expect, it helps us navigate it better. So if you're like me, you would want to cut your time of testing, your time of trials in half if you can. And part of being able to do that is understanding the journey with the Lord and what is required and what happens in what time frame. And so the Lord wanted me to get on today and just share a couple of things that can make the journey a little bit better, because you know what, no matter what you're going through, when you go through a shift or a transition or some sort of change, when you know what to expect during that journey, it is so much easier to keep your mind and your focus and your heart on overcoming, right? And not to be distracted by all of the things regarding, did I do something wrong? Why is this happening to me? Am I in the right place? Did I really obey everything that the Lord said for me to do? You know, the enemy can get in when we don't know what to expect. And so that's why I'm doing this video. There are some things that we can learn, that we can know to expect on that journey that will help make it so much easier, you guys. When He shifts us, when He transitions us, when He calls us to make a change that's in alignment with Him, He wants us prepared. I love to read about the lives of the people in the Bible. And something that really popped out to me was that after every single person was obedient to do what the Lord told them to do, was obedient to transition as the Lord spoke to them, was obedient to go to the places that He was leading them to, it wasn't like that thing was over. When they got to that new place, that's when everything started. And when I mean everything started, that's when the trial started. That's when the testing started. That's when God had to prove them and make sure that their hearts were really one with Him. So what am I talking about? Well, there were many people in the Bible that God commanded them to leave. And whether or not He commanded them to leave, or whether or not they had to go because of circumstances in their life or whatnot, when they left, there was a test waiting for them where they were going. And so a lot of times what happens is that when we are obedient to God, we think that the test is over. We think that, okay, I've been obedient to God. Now He's going to bless me. Now He's going to, lavish me. Now He's going to open all the doors. But guess what? I have learned in my life, and I have learned in the lives of the people in the Bible, that the testing begins when you make that transition. So be prepared, because when you are prepared, then you can fight better. Be prepared to overcome. Be prepared to use the principles of God that are already in you. Be prepared to walk the greatness out that God has already placed in you. You know, Joseph landed in prison, but he still walked in the principles of God. When you look in the book of Ruth, that Ruth's husband passed away. Well, Ruth followed Naomi back to Naomi's homeland, and they didn't have any money. They didn't have any resources. They didn't have connections. I mean, they were literally needing food to eat and didn't have just the very basics. And so Ruth was tried and tested and would go out and glean or whatnot. She was in a season of testing. Same thing with Esther. You know, when Esther became the queen, it wasn't just that she was sitting back eating grapes, getting fanned all day. You know what? That's when the testing occurred. When she actually got to the place where God called her to be, the testing started then. And Mordecai said, they're going to wipe out our entire people group. You have to do something. Now is your time. Now is your time to step up. Now is your time to be an advocate for your own people. And so she was tested. Same thing with Joseph. He was tested. Same thing with Moses. He was tested. Same thing with Abraham. Test after test after test. All of these people went through tests. And so please know, it does not mean that you're in disobedience. It does not mean that you're out of place. It does not mean that you're doing something that you should not be doing. But prepare yourself for what is to come when you step into that place, because you have to have the mentality and the heart to overcome in that new place that you are stepping into. And so I just wanted to share that. I wanted to bless you guys just with some revelation to help you along this journey and to encourage you as you are walking with the Lord. I hope this helps, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.